What's up, y'all? Back at it again with another episode of Triple Take
Episode
Podcast. Episode 5, a little milestone. I'm Brando,
I'm Eric.
And I'm AO.
and I did the intro, but I'm not driving the boat. Go ahead, Austin.
I wanted to see how it was going to go. You did pretty well.
Thank you, sir. Thank
But
you, sir.
as he says, episode 5, this is a milestone for us. We're continue to go up, and that's all we care about. What we got in store for you
Triple
guys
take
today.
to the moon.
Hey, not yet. That'd be like a high building.
Yeah. Second deck of the apartment.
All right. So what we got in store for you guys is we're just gonna be talking a little about Easter. Easter's tomorrow for us when this drops. So we just wish y'all happy Easter,
Happy belated,
belated Easter.
Yep.
We
got
got
a good one.
Yeah, Easter's fantastic. But we got UFC recap and upcoming fights, I believe, right, Eric?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a lot of good fights
We got-
going on. And we just got some news.
Literally right before we started recording.
Hashtag news.
I don't know how official it is, but usually when someone's posting it, it's gonna happen. It's just a matter of
Well, there we go.
announcement.
And then we got some playoff predictions for you guys. Playoffs is starting. NBA playoffs is starting. Rockets, Warriors. That's gonna be crazy. I believe there'll be like game 4 by the time this drops.
Something like that.
So that's kind of scary. And then we're gonna go back into what's your rank with these boys. We got Netflix shows and movies for you guys. I believe the lists are pretty good. I'm gonna do Eric's. Eric's is gonna do Brando. Brando got me. And
I
then
don't even have a list.
I got the list for you. Don't
Oh,
worry.
okay,
I got
okay.
the list for you. and then Brando for episode 5. Since you had 3 episodes not air, we have a nice hot take for you today, sir. Well, you have a hot take for us.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase that.
You remember when Brando was like, I've done like the past 8. The last one he done was episode 1.
Episode 1 that didn't air.
Yeah. All my hot takes are just in the cloud somewhere.
Hey, we got them. Maybe one day we'll have like a recap of the year and just have those unaired episodes come in. But that's what we got in store for you, guys today. Let's get it going. Easter. I mean, Easter weekend used to be like not as fun as it is now. I mean,
Low key, yeah.
Dude, Easter weekend was always so great when we didn't have nothing to do on Monday, but maybe go to class at 12.
Yeah.
hey, you know what though? Now kids, a lot of public schools are off on Mondays now.
I'm staying home Monday.
at
I was
least in
telling
Katy.
Austin. Really?
Yeah, Katie, a lot of the ISDs are like, oh yeah, we get off Monday too.
Just Mondays or the Monday after Easter?
The Monday after Easter.
Oh.
Like
Good on them.
Easter Monday, yeah. And
Must be
Good
nice.
Friday.
Kids nowadays, I swear, get like 13 more days off than we did at
Yeah.
school. They have like, what is it? Fall break? I was like, when is fall break a thing?
So fall break's a thing in a lot of states except Texas.
And Crosby is, I think someone said Crosby, they only do 4-day weeks
Really?
instead of 5. Yeah, I think that's what your cousin was telling me. Gabby was telling Jackie.
Must be nice because
I was like, what?
we were in school at 7:15 a.m. expecting to learn.
I feel like you got to get a lot
Eating
of
candy.
schooling in for 4 days. You got to get a lot of learning in.
Yeah, hitting that snack cart for $1,
Eating
baby.
candy and hot Cheetos at
Like-
7 a.m.
Oh, okay. All right. I have a take. It's not my hot take. Bro, if you were one of those people eating hot Cheetos right when you got to school, you got to take a look in the mirror, man. Like, you just woke I know you just brushed your teeth.
You're
just gonna-
Cheetos. in your-
Yeah. Like, there's no way it tastes good. There's no way your breath smells good. And, you know who you are. You're going to go see your special someone right away, and you're just going to swap
Lemon-
We're
Cheetos.
gonna be cuddled up in the corner.
Yeah.
Lemon lime,
Yeah.
minty Cheeto breath.
What was wrong with you, man? What was wrong with you? All right, sorry.
Collecting
No,
on the
it's good,
fingers.
yeah.
Heck nah, bro.
Yeah, wow.
Hey, speaking of, I know this isn't Easter, but did y'all eat school lunches or no?
All the time.
Here.
What was your favorite school lunch?
All right. Barry Miller.
Uh-huh.
Bro, Barry Miller, bro. We used to have, on Fridays, cheese sticks.
Dude, they used to feed us the most processed food.
Cheese sticks, some cool pizza, like some good pizza. We had these soft cookies, bro. Soft cookies.
In the plastic wrapping. You get a thing of milk with
Dude, I used to get like 5 of them.
Yeah.
And then the slushy machine. Did y'all have a slushy
We
machine?
had a slushy machine. Slushy machine was so good.
Was that
man.
junior high?
And high school for us.
Nice.
Bro, my mom
Apparently.
in junior high, my mom would give me $25 a week for lunch. And then by like Tuesday, I was asking for more money, and she thought I was buying food for like a girl. And I was like, nah, this is all for me. This is all for me, bro.
Boy, you have 2 pizzas,
Two-
you'd have a cookie, you'd have a slushy, you'd have chips, and then another little candy in there.
Yep.
The chips too.
That's like $10 right there.
Yep.
I used to do the math and be like, how many cookies can I get? 75 cents.
One.
4.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's funny, man. But Easter, I mean, y'all started to come to my cousin's house for Easter. We've changed a lot since Easter. We do a big confetti fight. It's never something slight with the Ochoa family.
Bro, we lift the pants, we pin them and then put the confetti down the butt crack, and then you got confetti for like a whole week just coming out of your crack.
I know. That shower ain't gonna do it.
No, it ain't.
I think clog up the shower.
You gotta take like 3 showers just to get out. If that.
Yeah, we run around and we crack the eggs.
We're not. Me and Jackie, we're not gonna be there this week, so someone else will be able to win the egg toss.
Freaking egg toss, man.
2-time
Dude,
champs right here.
half the time,
I'm still haunted.
my sister and Brandon's sister just roll the egg across the grass.
And
I don't know. It never breaks.
Yeah, and nobody ever says anything.
Ever. That's cheating. Like, you have to throw the egg.
They should leave a comment what's y'all's favorite like
Easter game.
Easter game. Yeah.
There's some crazy ones.
Because what do we do? We play spike ball. We do that.
Spike ball, cornhole, the egg toss, the confetti hunt. Oh, there's a golden egg. Remember, like 20 or it's like $20 in there. So that's always fun to fight for.
Yeah.
Dude, there's when we were doing the cracking on the heads or whatever, bro, there's security footage from Gabby's house of Zach hawking me down and full on tackling me, bro.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Hashtag no mercy.
No mercy.
Remember that one time at Gabby's? I think Jay was working, and he was like, he texted everybody. He's like, "Y'all better pick that shit up." He was looking through the camera.
The confetti on the ground.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
insane.
y'all gonna pick up my house?
Dude, each family brings like 8 dozen eggs. Like, there's no mercy. But it's always a good time. It's a good time to get together. Good time to celebrate what we're celebrating for. He's risen. Thank you, Jesus.
Do you think Easter would hit the same if it wasn't on Sunday? Or you think like Sunday just, or would you prefer it like on a Saturday? Like, I know the whole point is, Easter Sunday, but
I was like, it has
That's a
to
good
be.
question though. Actually.
yeah, no, like,
I think I do like, because I don't go to church as often as some people, but I think I like going to church and then going into
you
it.
do like it? Yeah, it's
Yeah. So I'd probably say Sunday is cool.
Sunday, yeah.
I like Sunday. I like it on Sundays. It's a good time to gather with everybody, kind of in the weekend, and then go into.
But like you also
Work.
said earlier, we're not like, we go to work the next day. You're not tomorrow or whatever.
Yeah.
But usually we go to work the next day. So I don't love that.
Yeah.
I don't love that.
Work just gets in the way of
That's
everything.
just adulting thing.
Yeah, yeah.
But hope you guys had a good Easter. It's gonna be a real quick segment. We're not gonna talk long about it because when this comes out, it'll be way past Easter. So let's
Hope
move
everybody
on.
stays safe. Too.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. So,
Especially on holidays like this, people get crazy out there.
Yeah, bro. Like, it's Easter. Chill out.
Yeah. So, but let's dive into the next one. Let's get that one going. UFC fights and upcoming events. What just happened recently?
man, what'd you think of the Volk? You think Volk looked good? He looked like vintage Volk, dude.
He looked really good.
He looked like a tank. I ain't gonna lie. He
Yeah.
just looked like a tank.
He, dude, Diego Lopez didn't do anything but just chase him around, and he was just, yeah, scratching his neck. But anytime Volk was just circling, jab, right in the mouth, circling, jab.
You were calling it every time, like,
And-
he's gonna jab.
And if you looked at like when Ilya fought him, Ilya put him on the back of the fence, and then that's when he clocked him and knocked him out. And Diego didn't do any of that. You would have thought he would have learned too, like.
I know, like, the footage is right there
But
as far as the game.
But
goes.
Diego was eating them punches. I ain't gonna lie.
He really was.
Because Volk was throwing a lot, and I was like, wow. And it's just like, bing, bing. Every time he just came back, he's like, I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't go down. I thought he'd go down, but
who do you think's gonna be next for Volk? Who do you think he should fight? There's that Mozart. There's a guy that fought. Okay,
He
you
didn't
know.
call anybody out, did he?
Yeah, no, but you know the guy that fought Aljamain Sterling. He beat him. It was like a wrestling match. It's like his name is Mozart. He's pretty good. They're saying he should fight Volk because Volk wants to fight him because that guy's undefeated. And Volk's like, I want to take O's.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, but
On some O's.
like you know, Yair is in that same division, and Yair looked like crap to me.
Yeah,
He just kicks. Every time I watch Yair, his game never evolves. You know who we're talking about? The Mexican
Rodriguez.
Yeah, he was right before Chandler, but he was the one that was kicking a lot against the Pitbull guy. No,
This last fight?
yeah.
I don't know, man. That was
No, yeah. That's how boring his fight was. It was the same thing. And then Chandler, dude. Chandler needs to retire,
Yeah,
bro. He's
Michael
done.
Chandler needs to hang it up.
now Patty put him in a.
Patty looked really good, bro.
Patty looks different every time I see him. He looks more like of a man every time I see him.
Yeah, not a little boy anymore.
Yeah, he
He sounds like a little boy.
but
Yeah, he still does, yeah.
Patty, yeah.
I think he's.
But who do you want to see him fight? That's another thing.
I talked about it. I forgot who he
He
said.
called out
though.
somebody too, though, huh?
He called out somebody. Bro, there was somebody that we said would be a really good one with
You
him.
saw Colby and him get into it backstage.
Yeah, I saw that.
I think Patty would smack Colby.
I was about to say
Probably now.
I think he smacked Kobe around too.
Yeah, probably now.
Patty could fight Gaethje,
Gaethje, that's what I want.
Ilya,
Nah, I don't-
Charles.
That's that same weight class, yeah.
Yeah, dude. That what do you think's the best weight class? 55 or 40? That's got to be 55.
I was gonna say 50.
You got Gamrot in there. You still got Poirier if he decides to not
They
retire.
said Poirier was going to fight somebody else.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna.
Him and Max are supposed to fight Holloway.
yeah.
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 For a BMF belt.
Oh.
Yeah, because you remember I was telling y'all about that Chael Sonnen and Dustin were on the broadcast, and Chael Sonnen was like, "Yeah, he's fighting Max Holloway," and Dustin was like, "No, it's not. Like nothing's been approved yet." Chael Sonnen kept going, "He's fighting Max Holloway." I guess because he couldn't say anything. But, so, but I don't know, Patty.
Give me that fight.
If you had to pick one, who would you want to see him fight?
Patty.
Yeah.
I kind of like Charles now. I was saying Gaethje, but I kind of like Charles.
I think Gaethje would be a good fight, though.
I feel like Charles would be a good.
Kind of scary. Yeah.
Charles would be a good little test.
Charles.
I don't know. Patty look good, man. I don't know. Boy, put Michael Chandler in his.
To shame.
Yeah. Golly. There
got
was that image of Chandler on the ground and he was just wailing on him. He looked so scared. He was like,
Was that the one where he was saying please?
it looked like he was saying,
right.
please
Yeah,
stop or something.
please
Oh,
Did you see the one
that was
where
crazy.
Chandler he's on the ground and Chandler's corners like has their hands on the thing like cornering him and Patty just goes boom and Chandler's blood just splattered all over his cornermen. His cornermen are like you can see them like trying to wipe it off. Yeah,
Stop the fight.
yeah, but I don't know. Obviously, Gaethje Patty would be good.
That would be cool.
I'm still curious on who Ilya is gonna fight because Bilal fights at Jack Della Melanie, whatever.
Yeah.
And I think Islam's saying he's waiting on the winner of that because if Jack beats Bilal, then Islam will go and fight for the belt. But because Bilal and Islam, they train together, so they don't want to fight each other. But I think they should put Ilya. If Islam moves up, I think Islam should fight. Or if Islam moves up, Ilya should fight for the vacant title. But it's like who would he fight against?
Yeah.
Oliveira?
I could see that, but
I wonder what the division. Let me see the 55 division.
can Ilya even like grapple?
Yeah.
He can box like crazy. Know that.
He a dog, bro.
No, his grappling's good.
Hmm.
Let me see.
Dog.
55, you have lightweight. Oh, you still got Armin up there too.
Ooh.
You got Dan Hooker, Patty, Benil Darius, Moncano.
Who's number one?
Armin's number one right now, the number one contender. Ben Wall saying, okay, after this, and I don't know who. Rafael Fiziev, Moncano, Benil Dariush, Gamrot, Hooker and Gaethje. I think Hooker and Gaethje should run it. I think Charles and
Patty.
Ilya should run it, and I think Armin and Patty should run it.
That's actually better. Those three are those are three good matchups.
Right?
What are the odds they'll do that?
Dude, I don't know, man, because the thing is you can talk like what ifs all the time, but dude, all these fighters get hurt and I don't know.
They don't
The
ever
division's stacked though.
Division is stacked.
Welterweight, dude, if Islam goes up to welterweight, there's some good welterweights too.
Some dogs.
Sean Brady, Shafkat's on welterweight. So, but next week we got Protez and Ian Gary.
Let's go, Carlos.
Oh, scared. The cigarette smoker.
cigarette?
Yeah. I'm scared, bro. I was scared for the Gene. Oh, that's who else fought Gene Silva.
I was waiting for you to get to it.
Did you see that?
Bryce Mitchell.
That
He
thing you
looks
sent
scared
us?
too.
The thing I showed y'all
Yeah.
about his mom and
Yeah, he
stuff.
overcame a lot.
Yeah,
Now he's beating up hillbillies.
dude,
Dude, he beat him up.
he's
Bad.
nasty, bro.
Mhm.
But even him, like, honestly, I would put him for the belt too. Cause
Yeah, I was thinking the same, or at least getting him closer up to
and they
it.
got Aaron Pico's in that 45 division too. So you remember that guy I was telling you about from Bellator?
Mhm.
So we'll see how
Keep
he.
an eye out for
Aaron, and the thing is too, like that Pitbull guy came from Bellator, but he's old. Like they're all old. Chandler was old. Pico's like barely turning 30, so he's like,
What was
Young Inspire.
yeah, he's still in his prime. He's ready to go.
Chandler's UFC debut? Was it 2021?
I think it was like during COVID. Might be 2021.
2021.
I think they fought on
Really?
Fight Island. Honestly,
Maybe.
you remember when he knocked out Dan Hooker? I jumped up at Jay's house.
Sit down.
Yeah. Chandler waiting for Connor though. He shouldn't have done that.
No.
Wasted 2 years off his career for that.
Yeah, and he's looking like it's time to hang it up.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? That's only been what, 4 years?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
It's like he said, he got into it when he was on the older side.
we got Protez versus who do you think's gonna win that? If you had to be honest, like it's gonna be a tough fight for.
Process is pretty good, man.
It will go.
I think it's gonna be a good
distance.
kickboxing match. I'm hoping Ian Gary doesn't try to take him down.
At this point, I'm kind of just a believer in the fighting nerds. Like,
Yeah.
I can't. It's hard to see them losing at this point.
What are they like 20-0?
Yeah, something like that.
Really?
All I know is the O. Yeah, they don't lose, bro.
Did you see that video too I sent you? He was playing with Bryce Mitchell. So one of them, knocked out that King Green with that spinning back kick. Okay, so he was at that fight, the guy that knocked out King Green, watching Silva fight. And in the fight, Silva like pointed at him and did the spinning back kick. And like,
I don't remember all that.
look, yeah, I sent. I think did I send it to you, Brando?
I think so.
It was pretty sick. But I was like telling Brando, I was like, these boys are just playing with them at this point. Oh,
That was what you said. They're just playing with him.
Bink. That's who he pointed at in the crowd. I sent that to Brandon. I was like, dude, he's just playing with these dudes now. All of them.
Bro, they're good. Like, they're really good.
You know who else was fighting too coming up that I saw was Figgy and Sandhagen. That's another 135. So that's a title contender fight right there too.
That was like a random one whenever we noticed it. It was like,
yeah, Figueiredo, and then you got Bilal coming up.
In the summer stack with fights too.
Yeah, there's a lot. Ian Gary, Protez, Figueiredo, Sandhagen, Bilal Muhammad versus Jack. Gilbert Burns is fighting somebody. I don't know who this guy is, but Burns needs a win. Morales. And then you got Blanchfield versus Macy Barber, which it's going to be like a grappling match.
Wait, wasn't there another girl title fight?
Yeah, Kayla Harrison. That's under the Marab. That's under Marab.
Oh, okay.
That'll be a good fight.
Because they were going at it at the press conference.
Yeah, so.
My boy Sugar.
I actually like Juliana Pena.
She gonna kick her ass?
She's yeah.
She's solid.
She's a dog. Let's just put it like that. Kayla Harrison's bigger and like probably more technical, but Juliana Pena is just she gets hit. She doesn't shy away from the beating. Like she's there. She's gonna be in your face. So it'll be a good fight. And the thing is too is Kayla Harrison's huge. I think she cuts like 30-something pounds for the weight cut.
Dang.
Yeah, she's big. She weighs like 170. She's a big girl. And they're like, how many weight cut, like those weight cuts, they're not healthy for her, but
Mm.
there's no other division for her to fight in. So those weight cuts will get, like, they get to you once you get your head beat in.
Yeah.
Your water doesn't go back to your brain as quick. So just one punch, no matter how big you are.
Dizzy as heck.
Yeah.
This last main card was pretty good.
This was the last
One of the better ones of the year.
I was actually telling Jay, this is pay-per-view is actually worth the money. One of the ones that was actually worth the money.
What was the fight that you found before we started recording and I said put a pin in?
Oh, Usman versus Buckley. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one too.
Kamaru.
That's gonna be
Usman.
that's a tough fight for Usman.
Yeah, it is.
We'll see how good Usman is too, because
What was
it might be time for him to hang it up.
I was gonna say, what was his last fight?
When he got knocked out.
Didn't he fight? No, he
No,
fought.
it's-
He fought.
Like, actually?
No.
He fought Hamzat. You remember?
Oh yeah.
Was that his last fight? I feel like this thing keep getting closer to me, bro. Keep moving.
I'm super jealous, by the way.
You're
Been switching hands the whole.
Let me see. Usman's last fight. Oh wait, what? No, he didn't fight Wonder Boy. Why do I put Kamaru Usman in? Oh yeah, it was Chimaev.
That feels like a minute ago.
You know what else they're saying too is Chimaev's fighting DDP on International Fight Week, I think.
That was the one that you said
And
DDP dominates him.
yeah, and there's another one too. There was another fight. I don't remember who it was, but they're saying there's two pretty good. Oh, I think it's Islam Ilya. They were saying Islam and Ilya was on that, and then DDP and Hamzat were on that.
Please, Ilya.
That's
Please.
another banger. That
Ilya, please save us.
Do it.
Save us.
So, you know what's crazy? We went to golf with Jay, right? And we were already like talking about, hey, should we watch the fight? That was the first thing I talked to Jay about when Jay's like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna get him anyways. And then your sister sent out that text.
Yeah.
And then I got home and Jackie was like, we planned the fight night. And I was like, no, y'all didn't. I was like, we've been discussed this.
We've been talking to this.
Yeah, I was like, y'all don't ever plan a fight night. Yeah, I was like,
I actually wasn't there when y'all brought it up, so
you were in the other cart though. That's why me and Jay were talking. Yeah.
whenever we left golf, I was like, I kind of wanted to hang out with them more. Oh well. And
Yeah, but I was telling Jay because me and Jackie were gonna have to go to downtown for something. So I was telling her, I was like, man, I might not make it. But then I talked to her and she was like, we're not doing it, or we don't have to go to downtown. So I was like, and then Jay was like, he texted me that we were gonna have the fights, but I was like, this has been discussed. Like,
Shoot, I didn't know because
Diego Payton. You missed it, bro. You missed it.
shout out P.
You missed the Disney.
Chad.
Yeah, look, she put this. Hold on, she put this. She was like, she put that, and she was like,
Birdie with her
ready.
ear.
And then I put this. Ready? Awesome, like, got your ass. I don't know. Diego Lopez is young. I think he'll learn a lot too from that loss.
Yeah, I think so too. It was a
I
if you
do
don't
like
learn,
him.
then you're stuck.
Yeah, you're done.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
Then you're not built to be a champion if you don't learn.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, Volk, man, I still can't get over how good he looked. Even like getting knocked down, I still never felt like he was like
Out of it.
this close to getting chinned up. I was like, because he's small too, like height wise for the division. So sometimes like him like moving, like sometimes I feel like it's easier for him to just fall, and then he'll get back up from there since he's already so low to the ground. Yeah, and he has a wide stance. So, but man, he was just picking him apart. How did you score that fight?
Well, I don't know. But
Like
I mean,
four, at least 4 rounds
I
to
think
one, right?
it was 5.
Yeah.
I said 4-1. I said
Some of them had it like 3-2,
yeah, that was ridiculous.
and I was just like,
I forgot which
I think
round I gave to Lopez.
It was the
either
one
2
he
or
got knocked.
3.
It was the one he got knocked down in 2, I think.
yeah, but that still wasn't enough for him to win the round. He dominated the
Yeah.
whole until the last 30
But
seconds.
I think that's where they gave it to him.
And it's not like he even like he knocked him down, but it wasn't like his eyes were
Yeah.
like he got right back up. But yeah, some of them I could see 1 round,
I would still say 4-1. Yeah.
but I don't think Diego went 2 rounds.
No, that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
I don't think so either.
What if Volk just looked this good the whole time? He just happened to run into Ilya.
that time off though, man, that does a lot. Like, but man, Diego, did you see Volk's face? I was like, when did he hit Volk that hard? I
I
was
know.
like,
It must have literally only come from the second round.
But I also think too, when you've been in fights like that and you're already swelled up,
yeah.
one little hit just
Skin just gets
swells you
sensitive.
up. Yeah. That's what TJ Dillashaw said that too. He goes, "Man, you can flick my eye."
Mhm.
He's like, "It's black." Like,
Dang.
yeah, he's like just from the years, I guess. But
He's like, you
Time
can
to
flick
hang
it.
it up.
but I'm excited. I'm excited for the Protes fight. I'm gonna be sitting on here at the couch right here watching. So
All right. What is that, Saturday?
Saturday. That's what the day after this drops. The fight, 26.
26? Saturday,
in
26.
Kansas City. So,
Kansas City, Missouri.
yep.
Ah,
Another take. Why is Kansas City not in Kansas?
crazy. I think there actually is a Kansas City, Kansas, though.
Joplin.
Oh,
You remember
that's
Joplin?
Missouri in full. All right, but that's it for USC, I think.
Yeah, no.
Me?
Got some
Good-
good stuff.
Anything
Good stuff
else?
coming up? Nothing really like I said, we could recap, but nothing really surprised me these past. The fights were good, but nothing surprised me. Again, like
They went how they were.
Yeah, Yair and Pitbull. I kind of knew that's how that was gonna go. Yair is calling for a title shot. I'm like, dude, you just kicked. You're not gonna get a title shot. Patty's better than we thought he was.
Okay, yeah, I would say that one surprised me actually, because I've been hating on Patty like since he got there, because it feels like
Sausage.
it felt like they were trying to find a new Conor McGregor, and so they were forcing the Patty stuff.
Mhm.
But now he's like legitimately very good. I can't even hate no more.
Yeah, I didn't even know who he was, so he looked good to me.
Okay.
Yeah. I was probably the one guy on, except like Diego Lopez and then the nerd, until y'all told me about him. Like, those are the only, yeah.
Dude, he
Other-
stood over him and barked. Did you see that too? I was like, dude,
That was
this-
disrespectful.
Yeah, right.
But
And-
Patty looked good.
And those nerds, dude, they fight like every 3 months, dude. I go train, and I'm like, oh, I'm out for like a week,
out
dude.
for a week.
Dude, they're like scrapping like that, and they're going in. Like, this is such a grueling sport, and the fact that they're fighting this much consistently, like,
Yeah.
it's crazy. They're
Fun.
They're trying
Yeah.
to show out for the people.
They're really fun.
and they're in Brazil, so like they're just racking up cash, and like, their currency is like triple, or the U.S. currency is way more.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that process was telling Chandler. He was like, "Let me get a bonus." He's like, "I'm trying to be like a millionaire in Brazil," and it just takes 150K bonus to be like, yeah. So I don't know.
Mm.
Did you see that also too? That process, they were like, he was like, "Yeah, I'm trying to stop smoking cigarettes. Not because what he's saying, not because I'm going 5 rounds, because I'm just trying to get bigger."
Yeah, right. I guess you're gonna quit.
Yeah, bro. But we'll see. UFC. At first, I felt like it popped off, had all these good fights, and then it went downhill real quick. And now it's like it's slowly but surely
Starting to
climbing back
recover.
up. Yeah,
Mhm.
the last fight night was pretty good.
yeah.
That's all the people need, man.
Bro,
Yeah.
fight nights are fun too. Like, there's nothing better than getting together.
Just watching people get knocked out.
Yeah,
Ooh.
thinking we're like,
Fajitas, chips and queso, fights.
Yeah.
that's just it too. Like, man, it's like the modern day gladiator.
2-bite brownies.
People used
Yeah.
to go to the Coliseum and watch. Like, they would die though, but
Yeah.
But damn, they're damn near just fighting to the death here. Like, Dan Ige too. That's another 45er that's kind of been like on a losing streak that's kind of slept on. You probably don't know too much about Dan Ige, but
Never heard of.
he trains with Sean Strickland.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he trains at that gym, and he's
Sean got
pretty
Cracked
good,
up.
but he's just like he's kind of had that journeyman like road, but I feel like he's like right there to like
so sorry.
to popping off, being like good. So we'll see. There's a lot of good fighters.
Well, that's exciting. I mean, summer's coming up for everybody. Not that we get a real summer anymore, but but it's still it makes it nice. So that's cool.
Yeah, UFC is
Year round. That's the one thing I do love about UFC.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
year round. So
especially me for like a diehard that'll watch the stupid fight night. Like, I'm sitting there in bed watching the Apex cards. Like, so they're fun. So we'll just keep up with it. See where we go from here.
y'all updated. I'm learning a lot. Hopefully,
There's still a lot to go to, because like Islam still has to have a fight. Ilya's just sitting around waiting for a fight. Gaethje still wants to fight for the title. So,
Ilya's twiddling his thumbs.
man, did you see him on Joe Rogan's pod?
I didn't watch it.
Every fighter Joe Rogan brought up, Ilya was like, he's an all right fighter. And then he was like,
Dog mentality.
yeah, Ilya was like, or Joe Rogan said something about Mighty Mouse.
Yeah, he said he doesn't like Mighty Mouse.
Yeah,
He
you
didn't
don't like,
watching
you know
it.
who Mighty Mouse is? Demetrius Johnson? No.
Mm.
So he was like,
I
how could I be?
y'all say that name though?
He's like, how could I be a fan if you call yourself Mickey Mouse? But man, that's why I texted y'all, dude. I saw it at work, and dude, Joe Rogan is just like more famous than famous, dude. That podcast was out for like 30 minutes, and he already was like 100,000 views.
Oh,
I was
So
like,
UFC
golly,
was-
dude, yeah.
it's the gold standard right there.
I mean,
But I love it, bro.
working our way up to 50.
Yeah, I know. That's what I thought about. I was like, dude, we're
Working our way up to
over here
50.
just- This man's sending us 37, 38.
It's fun to keep up with. We appreciate everybody who is subscribing though.
Yeah.
All right. NBA playoffs.
I think
that-
watching.
I think that's it for UFC, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Happy about it.
Like Eric said, we'll keep y'all updated. It's always going around, so that's nice.
It moves so fast too, bro.
Yeah. But the NBA playoffs, how we feeling about this year?
You scared for the Warriors?
Yeah, I'm terrified. I'm
You
terrified.
gonna be mad if we get bounced out first round?
Chill out.
Hey,
That's not
first
gonna happen.
round, it's 7 games, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're all
okay.
7. They're all
Baseball is the
used
only
to
one
be.
that's 5, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Technically, baseball is 3, 5, 7.
35. Okay.
I would be down for NBA to do that, personally. Nothing wrong with more basketball, though.
Yeah. I wonder why they don't do that.
Well, you're saying 3 for the wild card, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Which is crazy because
Here,
now they
it's
consider that playoffs. Is like
yeah.
it's really
So, who's in the Western Finals? Who won that last night? Oh,
The Grizzlies.
the Grizzlies
So
won.
they're
Okay.
playing the Thunder.
Oh, that's 4-0.
Yeah.
Four-
4-1 at best.
I don't think so.
4-1 at best.
The Grizzlies did not look good when they played Golden State.
No.
They got lucky and came back, but that first half was horrendous. And they had better rebounding, which is wild.
So that brings me to my point. So there's that series,
So which one? Grizzlies and Thunder?
Grizzlies and Thunder,
Thunder take that one.
Cavaliers and Heat, and then Celtics and Magic. Other than that, I think every other matchup is going to be fun.
Yeah, I agree.
Celtics Magic.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, don't sleep on the Magic, bro.
No, the Magic are cool, but Celtics, bro.
Yeah, but I think the Magic has their number.
Shoot.
Hot take.
We'll come back to it.
Yeah. No, I think Magic take 2 of those games. At least go for
Why do you
game
think so?
6.
Why do you think the Rockets will get bounced by the Warriors? Is it just because Steph will get hot and just start splashing?
It's not even Steph, bro.
It's literally not even like the team, how good they are or anything. It's just the fact that they're 4-0 against us when it comes to the playoffs.
Yeah, that does kind of.
And sometimes that really does factor.
Yeah, but we didn't have the team we got now,
That's
bro.
what
We
I was
got
going to get to.
we got some crash outs. We got Emaduki.
All we had was James Harden.
Yeah, we used to only have James Harden.
And
pretty
one
much.
hamstring Chris Paul.
I'm not talking down on Eric Gordon when he was here or Trevor Ariza. It's just we have some freak athletes. I
Yeah.
think like
It's a different Rockets team.
yeah, Jalen Green's a freak athlete. Amen Thompson's a freak athlete. Jabari Smith coming off the bench was actually one of the greatest Ime Udoka moves I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, he can easily become a fantastic 6-man candidate in the next coming years.
We're good enough to beat them. It's just I'm superstitious, I guess,
Yeah, and then
if that's the right word.
I don't know about other Houston fans.
We're gonna get heartbroken, bro. We watch U of H this show.
Chill, bro.
But I'm ready for the heartbreak. Like, it just we happened to end up with the one team that I didn't want to play, and I was like, of course.
You know what
Houston.
though? When he said that, I was like, I know he doesn't want the Warriors, but I have a feeling that it's gonna happen.
I know, bro.
Yeah,
I
the
know.
Grizzlies did not come out and help,
No,
or even when they lost to the Clippers, they should have won that game.
I know.
But the Clippers, they got everybody back. Kawhi's back. James Harden has been cooking.
Hey, Kawhi's been going off or what?
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah,
The claw.
the claw is back in his prime.
That series is going to be fun. Clippers Nuggets. That's going to be.
I'd hope. Actually, I don't play all year.
Right.
I'm back fresh.
All like 2 years.
Lakers Timberwolves. I'm really looking forward to that.
I think Ant turns up.
I hope he does. That's what I'm looking
That's
forward
what I'm
to.
betting on is Ant turning up this series because he's been carrying that team all year. So
And then really and truly, Knicks Pistons. Knicks and Pistons.
I think Pistons.
Might surprise you.
Yeah, I think Pistons might surprise some people because
I'm excited for that one.
Man, they went from being so bad to like really good,
Yeah.
like real quick.
So the Rockets.
They're like the Rockets of the East.
Yeah, but the East does not have as many tough teams. I think we discussed that last episode how crazy
Yeah, it's always the West.
difference is. But
Mhm.
all right, OKC wins round 1. Who's the next series? Me.
Rockets Warriors.
What-
I'm saying Rockets take a
No, okay, so hold
4-1.
on, hold on. Okay, see, what is the serious? What is it? 4-1?
I'm gonna give the Grizzlies one game.
One game? What do
You're
you
gonna give them one game?
I'm gonna give them one game.
I don't know. I think they get
2?
4-0. No,
4-0?
I think they get 4-0.
I ain't mad at you for that.
Yeah, OKC
Okay.
takes that 4.
Rockets? Who you
4-1 Rockets.
Damn. 4-1 on the what? This man.
Hey man, I love it. But I'm gonna say, dude,
You don't want to say it, huh?
Say it.
Just say 4-3 Rockets.
4-3 Rockets. Timberwolves.
I say
think-
4-3 Timberwolves.
Who the Wolves playing again?
The Lakers.
The Lakers. I say 4.
Damn, you think they're gonna beat the Lakers?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I do actually. They have size. Pause. But that's why I give it to them. So I would say Timberwolves take it in 7.
I feel they're a little bit more consistent.
Although Luka torches the Timberwolves.
That's true. And then if Austin Reeves gets cooking, he's like their.
Yeah.
If he's cooking, they're taking that. If he has like the 4 off games they need to have him, like they're not winning that.
If Luka gets Gobert on him, he's just gonna cook him the whole
Oh
time.
God. Okay, I'm changing mine. 4-3 Lakers.
Anytime Gobert gets on him, he looks like a newborn child. Right? He just be, yeah, you don't know where.
Boy, be hitting the nay-nay.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. He be doing hopscotch, dog. You don't know. He be doing the what is it, Chris? Yeah. Yeah.
All right, who you got? Lakers, Timberwolves.
Well, I'll go with Lakers.
I'm gonna stick with the Wolves.
Ooh,
I believe in Ant.
I love Ant. I
Mm.
think that Karl Anthony Towns trade was horrendous by the Wolves.
Yeah, I do too.
But Nas Reed from 3, he's gonna cook him. Watch, I believe.
I think the NBA is gonna help out Luka and LeBron.
That's very much possible.
Oh, and the Warriors. It's like
'Cause,
never
yeah.
fail.
They want Lakers Warriors.
Yeah, that's the whole
But-
trade. That's the reason the whole trade happened.
Mhm. So
It's
we
not-
might get rigged against, and the Wolves might get rigged against. Potentially.
I could see that.
But
I might throw up that
Boston's
2-minute
favorite
clip.
ref.
Oh
Scott
God.
Foster.
And we got the Warriors and Scott Foster. We're done, bro.
we got Scott.
Do they have who's refing these games?
Scott Foster.
Is he?
Foster.
Is he?
He's reffing game 1.
Oh my god.
All right, I'll throw up the clip of
Scott Foster.
yeah, of those horrendous
Our
fouls.
short is gonna be Scott Foster, right?
LeBron James Harden from Twitter comment on ourselves.
LeBron James.
Nuggets Clippers.
I think
the Nuggets, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I think Clippers take that.
I got Nuggets
4-2.
in 6.
Ooh.
Oh, I forgot the Clippers have Harden too, huh?
Yeah.
Where's Paul George? He was on the Sixers, right?
yeah.
Yeah, he's on. Man, I'm so out of.
So
You're not missing much.
yeah, Clippers have Harden, Kawhi, Norman Powell is back, and then Zubac.
That light skinned dude.
Zubac.
Yeah.
He got freckles, right? Yeah.
He's nice.
Zubac has had a career year. And I don't think they're ready for it.
Norman Powell has too.
Norman Powell has
Should be
to.
most improved player.
And then James Harden has been cooking the last half of this season,
Mm-hmm.
and Kawhi. So I think
That one should be fun.
that one should be a good series. Should
Game
just
one
go
is-
at 6.
Game 1 starts after this one we're watching.
Oh yeah, that's all the Western though.
That's the West.
All right, let's jump into the East because
The weak East.
the West. Let's jump into
The
the
West.
West.
Cavs Heat.
Oh, Cavs easily.
Yeah.
4-1 maybe.
4-1 maybe. I was gonna say 4-0, but
I'd say 4-0 because
Tyler Hero.
oh,
He sucks.
Alex's boy.
Bam Adebayo
Yeah,
is
boo boo.
is not cooking. Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. Sorry,
Oh yeah, they're gonna kill.
they're gonna smother that dude, and he's gonna start crying.
All right, let's bounce back to Celtics Magic.
I think Magic
Take 2 games.
take 2 games. Yeah,
I can't see it. I would like it though because I like Paolo. I'm gonna say 4-2.
I like.
Don't like
Franz.
Yeah,
I like Franz Wagner.
Franz Wagner.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
They got
he's
another-
cold, bro.
Then they got his brother on there, right?
yeah, his brother's on there.
Is he hurt though? He's not playing, right?
He's not as good as
He's not as good as his brother.
He's like a pest. He's like a Draymond. One of those.
Yeah. I think Orlando takes 2 games. Surprisingly.
I'm gonna give him 1.
Okay, I mean that's fair against Boston. You got first 2 games in Boston, so they're gonna be like,
And Boston.
yeah.
Boston.
So, but Boston take that series overall.
Yeah.
I agree.
Knicks Pistons.
Something about that
Pistons.
green Boston. It's just legendary.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know why I like it so much.
I like it too. I've always liked the Celtics actually.
I like their black jerseys, their black uniforms with the green. What's the next one? Celtics?
No.
Knicks, Pistons.
Knicks Pistons. Pistons win that 4-3.
Man, I'll tell you this, bro. The Knicks fans travel like crazy. Do you remember when we went?
Yeah, when we went to the
Play,
game,
bro.
we were surrounded by Knicks fans.
In the Toyota Center. I was like, dog. They were saying MVP. I was like, dang.
It's because Jalen Brunson cooks this every time.
That's because DiVincenzo was gone. Nah. I hate DiVincenzo, bro. I hate him, dude. His red carrot top. He makes me so mad, bro. I never seen so. Bro, I think when he was on the Knicks, take his field goal shots on Prize Pick.
He always
He was, bro, anytime they passed the ball, he was.
Mm.
I was just like, bro, this dude, I think one time he had his field goal attempts, it was like 10 or 11. I think by the first half, he was at like 9 or 10. I was like,
he don't do that on the Timberwolves.
no, he doesn't.
He don't throw it up like
No.
that. No more.
Mm-mm.
And probably was like, hey bro, I'm the shooter.
Yeah.
Shoot, and be pulling up from half court.
Villanova. I'm like, this ain't Villanova, dog.
Villanova. I'm gonna go Pistons 4-2.
Pistons 4-2. I think yeah.
Yeah,
They're gonna shock the
That would be crazy. Pistons.
because you got a
Cade
Ed
Cunningham,
brother
right?
on there. Cade Cunningham, Osar Thompson,
Jalen Duran.
Jalen Duran. You got Tobias Harris if he shows up.
Yeah, if he shows up.
Who? There's somebody else on there that's been cooking too.
Yeah, there's somebody I'm forgetting. But
I don't know. They're good and young though, so they're
yeah.
and the Knicks. I mean, Karl Anthony Towns has to be on. They all have to be on. I will give you this: if you got Josh Hart going crazy, raps.
Yeah, it's hard to beat them when he's doing really good.
Oh,
I don't understand how some of the like Josh Hart has been in the league that long, dude.
Yeah, he's been there for a while. He's one of the best role players. Maybe
I was
the
gonna
best.
say he be grabbing rebounds and
There is
scoring.
lines at like 11 sometimes. I'm like, no way. And then he gets
He gets, like,
15. I'm like, dude,
that's
but he's one of those though. Like you just
He's constantly running the floor.
he shoots and you look up and he like comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
One of those annoying. Yeah. That jumps from behind.
He's a little roach.
Yeah.
And then last one, right? Indiana and Milwaukee.
Indiana, Milwaukee.
Well, I think Indiana takes this.
I don't believe in the Bucks at all.
No, Dame Lillard's out right now because
Blood clot.
blood clot in his leg, which actually has been happening a lot
Mm-hmm.
to a lot of players, surprisingly. But
I don't know how many games, but I think Pacers take it. I'm gonna say 6.
I'm gonna say 6-4-2
Yeah, Pacers in 6.
because I think Milwaukee will win at home. Maybe they might take one in Indiana, but they might not.
At the time that
I'm just looking at that Wingstop logo right there.
at the time we're recording this, they're playing right now. It's 55-41.
Oh, boy, give me that.
And the Bucks just don't look like they have any life.
Nah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the Pacers.
There you go.
God.
Yeah, they just scored
They're
again.
just almost up by 20 on
Yeah.
them, dude.
So
That'll do
I mean, that's NBA.
We'll see.
prediction.
Maybe we'll go to a Rockets if they get past the.
The Warrior. I think the winner of that game plays the winner of the Lakers in Minnesota,
Exactly.
which is wild.
Exactly.
I ain't going. If we play Minnesota, I ain't going.
Yeah, you can't go.
Yeah, bro.
You can't go. You're banned.
Yeah.
Like Ted Cruz.
I don't know. I think going to a Rockets Lakers game would be Crazy.
Nah, Luka. We won't even be able to see Luka, bro.
Yeah, you're
That's why we
right.
should go. He won't play.
He won't go. He won't play.
Every time we try and see that man, he's always sitting down.
Hey man, that was so funny. Austin was so mad at me. I was like, bro, I was like, I have a feeling this dude's not gonna play when we. It was like a week before.
Every time he like twisted his ankles. Like, I don't get it, man.
Bro, I've watched the Rockets play the Mavericks so many times and never have I seen Luka suit up. It's crazy.
I don't think.
Yeah, we should go ahead and go to a Lakers game.
Yeah,
He won't be there.
no, but then Austin Reeves is gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
Somebody always has to turn into prime Kobe.
Yep.
Probably a bench player. Who knows?
Yeah, some random.
Rui Hachimura.
Yeah, I was about to say, who is on the bench for the Lakers?
Rui Hachimura. They don't-
Bronny.
Bronny
Bron-
James.
Bronny's breakout game is in Toyota Center. Book it.
That would be unreal.
What? That's
I
fine.
will say this: the Rockets have a very deep bench.
Yeah, we have a deeper bench than
Everybody.
Most.
I feel like we have.
most anybody.
Yeah.
I'd probably say everybody, honestly.
Yeah,
Oh, the Thunder are pretty deep. But other than that,
I don't know, bro. When I went to that Thunder game with my brother, they were getting worked by the second string.
I mean, like, bro, we have a top 3 pick and someone who should have been a top 5 pick, and they're not even getting minutes.
And we're gonna
Gabe
get
Weaver.
Cooper Flag too.
And we're gonna get Cooper Flag. Thank you, Phoenix.
Cooper Flag. Dude.
And KD.
We were watching.
Thank you, Phoenix.
We were watching Duke. We were watching Duke, and my dad was like, "Damn, that boy is good. Oh, white boy is good."
He's
is
nice,
good.
bro.
My dad's like, "He can do everything."
He's not wrong.
Yeah.
Bro, he drove. He went in the lane, picked up his dribble. The ball was like 2 inches from the floor. He went down and then came up, and then went up. And my dad was like, "Damn."
Bring him home. Bring him home, Raphael.
That would be crazy, bro.
That would be insane.
I mean, we'll be 4 games in when this drop because
Yeah.
the Rockets play Sunday, or they played Sunday, to Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Oh, we'll be like 3 games,
3
maybe.
games, probably.
That's the one thing I hate is how long they're so spread out. Like,
I don't like
dog.
that travel day, 2-day.
Well, it used to be 1. It used to be
Used to
you
be.
play 2 back to back, 1 travel day, and then back to back. But they're trying to extend the season to make more money. I
Extend
guess.
the money. Yep.
Yeah, but it's really not ideal. 'Cause, like you wanna see a playoff like almost every. You want to see them compete,
Yeah.
not have all these rests, and then they get lazy.
Playoffs
And
and
they-
grind. I want to see the
Yeah.
grind. Like that's that's the whole point of the bench too. Is like,
Yeah.
like if you trade everybody and you just got Luka and LeBron, then that's your fault. You can't
Yeah.
have them play
Yeah,
back-to-back days or they're tired. Like, then don't do that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
have some back.
I don't know. The NBA has a lot of. I feel like the NBA has a lot of stuff they need to fix.
Agreed.
As far, yeah.
Oh, agreed.
They've got some polishing.
I mean, honestly, what's crazy too is I feel like the MLB made like all their changes have been good. Like, dude, back then when you sat down for a baseball game, you were locked in. Like, you weren't doing nothing the rest of the day.
Yeah.
It's like now I can watch a game 2.5 hours and then
Yeah.
you can go do something at
Yeah.
night or something. You watched the Astros at 6. You were locked in until 10 o'clock. Now it's like the end at 8. You can,
I like the pitch clock.
yeah,
I
exactly.
think it worked out.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I don't know. They got to reevaluate some.
The one thing I don't like is a little bit off the NBA. The California rule in extra innings when you have one dude on second,
Yeah.
because that's like an automatic, just like
My thing is I don't mind them being on second, but give them one out at least.
Yeah.
Give us an out.
yeah.
Because that's what we used to do, right? It was one
Yeah.
out, a runner on second, one out.
No, it's run on second, no out.
No out. It's like,
Yeah.
dude, yeah.
I mean that's 2 bunts and
Yeah.
you
You scored.
score. So
But I thought you said California roll. I was like, where did that come from?
no, it's called the California.
It's like a giant California.
That's funny.
Nah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's pretty much the NBA. I mean, I'm excited for playoffs. I think they got some good series going on. Yeah, they got some good series that will be going on.
I don't
so.
know. I don't mind. As long as there's some good competitive sports on, that's all I care for.
You know what wasn't competitive?
Basketball.
And goofy. Somebody just got blown out. Oh, the Heat and the Bulls. God, that was terrible.
The Bulls have made the play-in ever since the play-in tournament has been a thing, and they never get by. They never get by. It's time to blow that team up.
Yeah. That was just so uncompetitive and annoying.
Yeah.
But all right, there's that. Hope you guys comment below when this drops. Who
I think
you
the
got?
Rockets and the Warriors will get through it. Or the Rockets will get through the Warriors.
100%, 85%.
I see if Brando's right or wrong.
70%.
Oh, come on, we have faith in the youngins, man. I have faith in our Iron Man.
Don't do it. Don't give me hope.
Shangun gonna be all up in Draymond's grill.
Yeah, he is.
Again, and then he's
Yeah, he
gonna
is.
show out. A man's gonna lock up Steph. Jalen Green's gonna go crazy.
Just
You gotta speak it into existence.
You just gotta find someone for Jalen.
Jalen Green just broke up with his girl too.
Oh,
You saw that?
I saw that he said they didn't.
He said. I thought he said he did, and he was deleting his socials or something.
They said, well, like I saw something where he said, "Leave my girl out of it. I'm deleting it for playoffs."
Oh, is that what he said? Oh, okay then.
yeah, he was locked in. I think they all did, to be honest. They all followed the train.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, man? Dylan Brooks gonna lock up Jimmy Butler.
I forgot we had Dylan Brooks, bro. That's how deep.
That's a dog right there.
He got the Rockets braids going. You saw his
Yeah.
braids.
Yeah, you got the Gerald Greens.
That's like the more corny Gerald Green.
Nah, he can shoot better than Gerald Green.
Yeah, he actually can.
Gerald Green was.
Don't sleep on Dylan Brooks, bro. He's been cooking.
Yeah, he's good.
He has an ugly shot.
Lance Stevens.
Lance Stevenson, damn. Lance, I make going there, bro. Lance Stevenson was funny too.
Yeah, he was hilarious.
That's funny. But
So we'll see. I'm excited for it.
that wraps CNBA.
Go Rockets.
Go Rockets. Don't go anybody else. I'm just kidding. All right, let's get into this ranking our Netflix show and movies. All right, E, you ready?
Yeah. Narcos won.
You don't even know that's on
All
there.
right.
I bet it's on there.
Is it the one where I don't know the?
Yeah, this is this is where you don't know, sir. All right.
All right.
You got 5 of them though. You ready? Extraction,
Oh,
the first one.
that's a good one, dude.
We like Extraction.
Yeah.
We like Extraction.
Woo. That's a good one.
Thank you.
I gotta go too, bro. The jet, they did the martial arts. This the whole mission is just good. Like,
It's a great action.
dude, I'm actually, you know what? I'm about to put that on tonight. Actually, it's still on Netflix, right?
You gotta watch the
should be.
second one, bro. You haven't seen it, right?
No, because the first one was so good.
The second one's just as
Okay,
good.
I'm gonna watch both of them tonight.
Dang. Okay.
All right.
So where you putting it? You
Two,
doing it?
two,
Okay.
two.
2. All right. Full swing.
Oh, that's a good one too.
That's the golf one.
Yeah. I'll do 4.
Mm.
I saw.
Sure. You
Yeah,
got 5 seconds to lock it in.
4. I'll do
All right.
4.
That was a quick.
All right.
We'll go Outer Banks.
Oh shoot. Oh man. Outer Banks. So I have what, 2 and 4?
You have 2 and 4 locked. You got 1, 3, 5 left.
1, 3, 5. We'll do 3. Outer Banks.
It's probably
Outer
safe.
Banks is good, dude.
Probably safe.
That's a safe place.
That's you know it's good when you can I can watch that show anytime.
You just
Yeah.
throw it on, man.
Yeah,
Just
no,
flicks-
I'll start from the very beginning.
That's what
like
I'm saying. Then we got Hubie Halloween,
Okay, 5.
and then last but not least, Narcos.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
Narcos is you gotta watch that, yo.
Oh no, I need.
You need to, dude.
Sorry, I just blocked my face in the camera. That's crazy. All right. Here's Brando's. You can read those.
All right.
Wait, recap yours real quick. You had
So I had-
Narcos first,
Narcos,
Extraction, Outer Banks.
Outer Banks, Full Swing.
That's a solid 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm glad I put those in there. You didn't think I was gonna have you.
That's
I got
probably-
you, dog.
That's probably about how I would rank it.
Yeah.
Oh, Brando's are pretty good too. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
For number 1, I got Stranger Things.
4.
4.
4.
You ready for number 2? The OBX, Outer Banks.
3.
Okay, 4, 3. Number 3 is Cobra Kai.
2.
2. Dude, it's so hard to the not knowing what's next. It kills you,
I know.
dude. All right, the next one's Daredevil.
1.
1?
See.
Yeah, easy one.
Okay, and then Ozark.
Oh man. Well,
So hold up, you had
He had Stranger Things at 4.
you had Daredevil at 1.
Daredevil, Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai
OBX, Stranger
OBX,
Things.
Stranger Things.
So
Ozark. I actually like Ozark more than Stranger Things.
really,
But other than that, okay, that wasn't too bad.
That wasn't terrible.
Yeah, that wasn't too brutal.
these are all good shows. So.
Yeah, I like all of those.
Have you seen Daredevil, right?
No, that's what
Oh.
Brando was telling me. But the show, right?
Yeah, the show.
The show.
Dude, the show is so good.
It's so good.
Even this new season on Disney Plus, fire.
I like it more than Narcos.
Really, I need to watch it.
But you know, I like superheroes and all that.
Yeah, but
Cobra Kai.
Daredevil.
Yes.
I know. Cobra Kai is sick.
Didn't you send me that picture? You're like, this man really killed the woman. It was a bullseye on the plane. You sent me.
Yeah.
Because you went.
Yeah, I sent you that.
Yeah.
All right, Austin.
Oh God. He just made this, everybody.
All right. Stranger Things.
I'm gonna go 3, 4. I'll go 4.
Final answer?
Yeah, final answer 4, because I know there's gonna be something else.
Ozark.
Ah. To be honest, I'm gonna go 5. No shade to Ozark.
You.
You.
Ooh, 3.
I don't like that show.
You don't like you? Dude,
Mm-mm.
that show's nuts.
I don't like you.
The last season actually comes out this week.
I'm gonna try Ozark again.
Try it again, bro. Try it again. It's good.
What do I have left? 1 and 2? Oh God.
Yeah,
You better be fire.
Yeah, you're.
Cobra Kai.
I'm kind of scared what the last one is. I'm gonna go 1.
Outer Banks.
Okay, 2. I'm not.
That's not bad.
I'm not mad with that. Outer Banks would have been over Cobra Kai, but I got scared.
Yeah, I know it would have been.
Yeah, I'm a big OBX fan.
Outer Banks was good. The whole like
Bring him on home, John B.
just everything about it, even like
Just
a
the
vibe.
vibe. Yeah, yeah.
It was also my biggest surprise from Netflix too, because I didn't think that show would be as good as it is.
my mom was actually watching it before we did, and I walked in on her, and it was when what's his name? What's the guy, the crazy one?
JJ.
JJ, yeah, he had the gun pointed to his dad's head. I was like, what is this?
Dang, bro, that's like episode 7.
Yeah, and I was like, I went straight to episode 1 and started from there.
Dude, that show's so good. Slept on.
I don't think any of us got hoed on our lists.
No, I tried to make it better than last time. I think
Last time was good too, though.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch Extraction 2 tonight.
I think I'm gonna
Yeah,
watch.
Good, bro.
I guess I'll watch Narcos because I just finished Agents of Shield.
I just went and watched
Yeah.
Warfare.
Warfare.
Yeah, I
You
liked
saw
it.
it?
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, it was good.
Man, dude, the movies though, I don't know, my ears are sensitive.
That was a loud movie.
I was like,
was a-
dude, I was like, I
That first
understand.
scene.
I understand making it loud, but dude, I walked out with PTSD. I swear to God, bro.
I told you.
I was like, dude, what is going on? I'm not gonna lie, I had my ears covered in there. That's how loud it was. Like I was like,
Bro, that first scene where they're watching that video or whatever.
yeah, bro.
I was like, okay, bro. Is the whole movie finna be this loud?
dude, it is loud.
It's a loud movie. Yeah.
I'm about to go.
Yeah, bro. I was just like,
Keep it with some earmuffs or whatever.
dude, no, yeah, like I said, I understand the movie theaters being loud, but
Like I didn't even watch any IMAX. Like
It was
it was
still
just
that
loud.
Dude, it
I watched
was-
that at Cinema 6, bro.
yeah. It was loud. I watched
Shout
it
out
right
to
here at the
6.
premiere. The little
Cinema
video.
6, yeah.
Six?
Yeah,
Dang, y'all both went to the same one.
Yeah, dude, I was like, God, dog.
That was crazy.
And then when that car blew up,
Oh.
it was like
Spoiler alert.
Jackie started screaming. She screamed because it was so loud, and I didn't even hear her scream. It was
I jumped.
Dang.
yeah.
I was I hit one of those and I looked around. Make sure nobody's looking at me.
Dude, the best thing the movies did was recline those chairs, bro.
Yeah, that was huge for that theater.
Any
they had
theater,
recline?
bro.
I didn't know Cinema 6 had.
Yeah, bro, they did it up,
Mm.
dude. Every chair in there,
Really?
the reclines back, dude. It's
It's genuinely a quality theater now.
And it's still cheap.
bro. I took
Yeah.
my shoes off.
Let's
and
go.
everything in there.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. I was wearing these,
hmm
of course.
Yeah, no, you gotta. It's a good movie.
Well, good. I'm glad you guys liked it. I have not seen it.
What's your favorite like
War movie,
category of movies though to watch?
superheroes.
Superhero.
But other than that, it's like gangster movies, like
Really?
Mafia and Mob.
Oh yeah. What about you?
Not superheroes. Comedy.
Yeah, you are a comedy guy.
For a
Yeah.
good comedy movie, man.
Yeah, I like war movies.
I like war movies too. Saving Private Ryan is like my 6th favorite movie.
For real.
It's a great movie.
It's a great movie.
Even like Pearl Harbor before we went to Hawaii, I watched Pearl Harbor.
That's a sad.
Sounds like a.
That's so
I-
sad,
I
bro.
was like, dang.
Why did you watch that before going to Hawaii?
Because we went.
Oh, to Pearl Harbor?
Yeah,
oh,
we went to Pearl Harbor.
We were on top of the Arizona. But dude, that's crazy. Yeah, and the fact that we even did that, I was just like, my mom got mad at me though, because I was like, I told Austin's brother, I said, Zach, you know what ship didn't sink? The S&O Johnson. I was like, damn, forgive me, bro. Forgive me.
So bad.
No,
That's
but
crazy.
Pearl Harbor was crazy. All right.
All right.
That was a good one. I like that not knowing what's next.
Yeah, it's like
So
scary but
it's
fun.
tough, bro. It's tough.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll do one night. Well, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But to end episode 5, this special episode,
Brando,
take us home.
hey, you see that
Hot
the Green Goblin? That guy. That's the guy.
Oh, yeah, in that commercial.
Yeah.
Okay. I've been trying to figure out how to put this into words.
Ooh, a little spicy.
Hot take. Cats are not good pets. They're not good pets, and I think I'd even go as far as to say cats are like the cockroaches of domestic pets.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Cats are just there, people. I think that if you genuinely, I mean, no offense to you as a person, if you genuinely believe and try to convince me that a cat is a superior pet, like companion to a dog, you're out your mind.
What does a cat do for me?
What does a cat do for me?
The only way I would have a cat is if I had a lamp, keep like the mice and like that's the only way, and it would stay outside. I'd put a food bowl out there, and you're staying outside.
Bro,
like
cats are just there. They're like furniture. They're like decoration. They're just there, and more often than not, cats are hoes, man. Cats are little hoes. Like they're not friendly. They're not cool. They don't like to be touched and all that. What's the point? I don't see a point.
That's a hot take for a lot of people.
Yes, some
Yeah,
people.
Brad,
you
some
like
people are
cats?
against it.
You like cats?
I mean, I don't hate cats because I've never actually had one, but I don't like them.
I don't like them. I don't
It's like I don't hate or I don't like them. I just don't.
I
want one.
hate them.
Yeah,
I just don't want one as a pet.
But they
Does that
climb
make-
everywhere
They
and
climb everywhere. They tear stuff up.
I'm definitely more of a dog person, and I love dogs. They give you unconditional love no matter what.
Yep.
They're always excited to see you.
Yep. Cats be like, "Oh, do this for me." Yeah, you're gonna do that for me, and then I'm gonna go about my day.
Yeah,
Oh, you want to cuddle? That's too bad. Feed me,
like
bro.
you see that
Nugget
show?
is superior.
Don't F with cats.
No, I haven't
You
actually.
haven't
It's
seen
pretty good. It's pretty good.
No, I haven't actually.
It has nothing. Oh, it does have to do with cats, but it like doesn't really.
It's pretty easy for me to hate cats because when I
Hopefully
was
have
a
a TV
kid,
show.
I was cat sitting a cat down the street.
And it
Oof.
got you or what?
Yeah, it got me. It got me. Like I left the house to walk back to my house, and it was behind me. I was like, "Oh, hey!" That hoe hawked me down, and then just demolished my ankles. And I was like, "All right, I don't like cats."
I'm not,
Years later, turns out I'm allergic to cats. Boom, doubling down, hate cats. Now, as an adult, I'm just looking at cats, right? Pointless.
You be mean mugging cats.
I mean mug cats, and they're pointless. They're not, bro.
Yeah.
You'd rather have that little thing than a dog that loves you and gives you attention and only wants to be pet?
dogs are goated.
Dogs are goated.
Yeah, we want a dog,
I was
but
gonna say, you gonna get a dog? You've never had a dog in your life.
probably not them.
Yeah, because you never had one.
I probably won't get one until I'm retired. Just yeah,
He says that. He says
Because, you actually have to take care of a dog.
yeah.
A cat will be just fine without you.
Isn't that crazy? That's
Which I actually could. We actually could like get a dog because like when we travel, like Jackie's parents would watch the dog, but I don't. It's a lot. I just
It's not as bad.
really.
And yeah, I mean, yeah, when they're puppies, you got to do it like a child, right? But they can also learn faster than a human being. So
And then I'm not like I'm a big dog type of person. I like my
Me
dog.
too.
Yeah, I don't like the little pups. So like if I get a dog, it's got to be big, and then that means
Big dogs are it though.
I would have to like designate a spot for it because
Yeah.
yeah. And like I told Jackie, I was like,
It'd be right here.
if we ever get a dog, like I would like make the backyard. You know, I'd train it to be like, this is where you like maybe put like an extra fence. Like this is your area. Like don't. So
I'm glad you said the big dog thing too, because that's another thing dogs have over cat. There's no variety
Yeah.
against the cats.
Brando hates cats.
I hate cat. Every cat is the same. Wait,
You like the hairless ones?
no, no.
Those are 10 times the worst. I feel like those just
Bro,
Austin
you have the
Powers looking.
audacity to have the attitude of a cat and you're hideous? Like, no, bro. I don't want to touch you. Bro, cats have no variety.
I swear
when it
to
comes
God,
you
this
could get
might keep moving on its own, bro.
might be.
I swear I'm like.
You can get a big dog, you can get a little dog, you can get a medium-sized dog, you can get one kind of cat. Different colors. If you feed it, it gets fat. That's fine, but it's not bigger or smaller. It's just a cat.
Got Garfield.
Unless you're Tiger King, you get tigers.
Okay, I'm glad you said that too. Because funny enough, I think wild cats, lions, tigers, blah, blah, blah,
Are cool.
are way cooler than
Yeah.
wild dogs. Way cooler than wild dogs.
Easily.
But as a companion, as a pet, what do you gain from getting a cat?
Yeah.
I want you to look in the mirror and ask yourself.
You like Animal Planet? So you watching like Planet Earth and stuff? Yeah.
I watched a bunch of the Netflix documentaries, actually.
Yeah, I'm into that too.
Yeah.
They're crazy.
Cats are stupid.
You know what's crazy? I was trying to sit here and think, like, man, it's really dogging on cats. I do not like cats.
No, bro. Like, cats suck. Like, they
Like,
don't do anything. If there were a cat in this room right now, we wouldn't even notice.
That's
It's
true.
glorified
They
furniture.
stink too.
They stink. They stink. When I go to people's house who have a cat, shout out
Yeah.
to you. You know who you are.
You know why?
Because they just let them do the litter box thing.
I was gonna say they let them roam and they crap in the litter box, and then
Don't clean it. And
even
if you
when they do clean
yeah,
it,
exactly.
even when they do clean it,
Reeks up, bro. Most cat people I know live in apartments. You keeping a litter box in the middle of your apartment, dog?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. How are y'all doing that with the dog? Do you feel like you're like move sometimes, or do you feel
not really.
No?
I mean, no, he's pretty good.
that's good? Yeah.
Dogs are just they're
Better.
good, man. Yeah, they're better. And we're actually training him right now to kind of lay on a mat, and you put the mat down, and he goes right to it.
That's good. Yeah.
So like
I
he's
actually
smart.
would
Dogs
enjoy.
are-
I feel
dogs
like
are
I would
so
enjoy the process of training my dog.
I really liked training Ruby
Yeah, that's what I feel like.
and Duke.
Yeah, I forgot you have two.
I have two now, yeah.
Yeah.
But Duke was the one I had when I
Duke
was,
was the
a
box
kid.
Yeah. But I mean, to train a dog, you have to be consistent in the beginning, right? When they're little. Even now, like Nugget's about to be 4, and he's still learning. Like
Yeah.
way easier than another dog.
Yeah, but you also
Like,
you also discipline your dogs. Like you'll spank them. And,
Yeah,
I mean, when he
flick
was-
him on the nose. and
yeah,
Yeah,
some
or
people
like-
don't.
if you pee in the house and he's little, like no, that's not good, and you take him out, you treat him, it's like anything. You got to give them a treat outside, praise them outside that they went to the
Yeah,
bathroom
and then-
outside,
yeah.
and then they learn. I mean,
hit him with the good boys.
yeah,
They go to the door when they need to pee or something.
yeah. Like if you have a bell on the door,
We have a
dogs are
bell. Yeah.
so smart, bro.
Mhm.
Granted, my sister's dog, shout out Brittany, they just hit the bell for fun.
They don't want to go outside.
Yeah, they don't want to go. They just hit it to go bark and then come back in.
Yeah.
So that's the downside of the bell. I'm not a fan of that. But
That's another thing that dogs have over cats. You can train a dog. A cat does whatever it wants.
hey, just don't listen.
Bro, I swear to God, cats be on like the roofs and too. I'm like, bro, how'd you even get up there, bro? Like,
You take your eye off a cat, you don't know if you're ever going to see it again.
Facts. They can be gone for like 3 days and then come back and where were you?
I like kittens, though. I want to put that out there. Little
Little
kittens,
ones,
yeah,
little-
I like kittens.
and they're little.
The one from Peyton's thing that got me that allergic reaction that lasted a year. Peyton's ring dunk thing.
Oh, there's a
Oh, that cat
There's a
outside.
little
Yeah,
kitty.
that little
Just
kitten.
playing
Yeah.
like an idiot.
I forgot that was out. It was just a random cat.
It was a random cat.
Like just pulled up.
But once they're not kittens anymore, they're pointless little cockroaches, and I think that you should reconsider buying one. That's my hot take.
Just get a bunny.
Get a bunny.
To me, that wasn't hot. That was a good take.
Yeah, cool.
That
cool,
was good.
cool,
I
cool.
love
It'll
that.
be hot for some of our subscribers out there. I
I'm sure
guarantee.
some of my friends are gonna
All
be mad
30
at
of
me.
them.
Yeah. Hey, chill. All 37.
Well, I love how I talk crap about us. So our own do it.
Biggest hater right here on
yeah,
anything.
number one hater.
If your number one hater is
Love you,
in
though.
your
Yeah.
group, you're doing a good job.
Yeah,
That's facts.
that's hilarious.
But it's gonna wrap up episode 5. I mean, it's a great episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we do every time.
Keep subscribing.
Please.
What are we at? Where are we at?
We're at 37.
Let's get to 50.
On the road to 50, baby. Let's go.
50 would be great.
Alrighty.
I want Prize Picks to sponsor us so we can get free money.
Mm-hmm.
Who else?
It's not happening.
Underdog or what is that the other one?
There's all kinds.
Yeah.
Price Fix,
Flip.
Dog, Flip, Better,
Better Jake Paul, better picks.
But that'll wrap it. What do they got to do? You let them know.
Like, comment, subscribe, share. Send to your mom, your dad, your brother, sister. And we'll see you next time on
That's it.
episode 6.
Triple take _25.
All socials down below. I forgot that one.
To be honest, I don't think I've been putting them down below,
Oh.
but they're on our channel either way. So thank you guys for tuning in. Again, I'm Austin.
Eric.
Don't buy a cat.
And that's Brando. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Peace.